Now, the Miss Ireland final takes place this coming weekend in the Berkeley Court Hotel in Dublin. It's sponsored by Boyle Sport and Stephen's Green Shopping Centre. And we have some more of the finalists every morning this week on Ireland Day, and we're going to be meeting the finalists. One of these hopefully could be jetting off to China to represent Ireland in the finals later on this year. Good morning to you all. How are you? Braving the elements for us this morning. See, this is part of the gig when you become Miss World. You have to brave all the elements. We're going to start with Miss Kildare, and it's Julie. How are you, Julie?
Not too bad, Alan. How are you?
This morning, getting up bright and early for us.
Oh, great. I love it.
Now, you're studying. What are you studying?
I'm in Trinity College and I'm studying sociology and social policy, going into my second year in a few weeks.
What do you hope to do with that?
I'm probably going to go on and maybe do law afterwards. I wanted to be a barrister, but I didn't get the points for law, so I do sociology and social policy. I love it, though. It's fantastic. It's
brains and beauty. We love it.
I don't know.
Now, you're sporty and you're very musical.
Yeah, I play the piano and the cello. I've played them since I was about 8 years old, and I play hockey, and I also love to dance. I ballet and jazz as well. So.
Okay, well, listen, the very best of luck to you. Now, we'll be giving you the voting lines because you at home can vote for one of the girls here this morning, and the girl who receives the most votes will get into the top 10 in the final this coming weekend. Now, we're going to talk to contestant number 2. This is Miss Dublin City, and it's Pamela. How are you?
Hi, great. Thank you very much.
Now, thank you for coming in this morning. Now, you've taken a year off because you're trying to get into modelling. It's a tough business.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's the old saying. I mean, it's not a business that you want to get into for a career, you know. I mean, like, you want to try your best at it and last as long as you can, and, you know, just enjoy it as time goes on. And, you know, I just really want to do my best here, and I hope the best for the next year.
And obviously winning a competition like this would be a great platform because you'd automatically get recognised and one of the agencies take you on.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean, all the previous Miss Irelands have done so well, and I really admire Sarah Morrissey, who was Miss After Dark in 2007, like myself, and she's done really well.
Well, listen, the best of luck to you at the weekend.
Thanks.
Now we're moving on to Miss Westmeath. Caitlin, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Good. And thank you for coming in this morning. Now, you're starting college next week.
I am. I'm going to DCU to study actuarial mathematics, and I chose this course because maths was my favourite subject in school. I loved problem solving, so it's all about dealing with the financial impact of risks and uncertainties, so I'm very excited.
How are you fitting it all in at the moment then? Because it must be quite hectic coming up. So, like, to be starting college in a week's time is a big thing for anyone, but to be in this competition as well, are you sorting it all out?
Yeah, everything's getting done. My family are helping me out as well, so we have a wedding at home as well on Thursday, so it's all go in the house.
That's going to be, so you're back up and down?
Up and down, yep, so it's brilliant anyway. Time's going fast and it's very exciting.
The very best of luck to you. Now, the only lady here without her sash this morning, she's going to be killed. How are you? It's Miss Sunday World, it's Rachel.
Hi, how are you, Alan?
Good, how are you? What happened to you? Just an early morning?
No, it was just because it was so early, and then I had it hanging on my wardrobe, and I was like, okay, don't forget it. And then I ran out the door.
You ran out the door without it, okay. Now, you're studying as well. What are you studying?
I'm studying business and entrepreneurship in IADT in Dunleary. So yeah, I love my course. Like, it's amazing because afterwards I want to open up my own shop, so that's going to set me up for that.
And how are you representing Sunday World?
How am I representing them? Well, I'm just acting as like an ambassador for the paper. They said on the night like that everything was just down to what they feel like they'd give off like as an image like with a certain person. And I feel that like I just embody everything the paper represents, you know what I mean? Because I'm fun, I'm young, and just all that type of thing.
You get a full-time job in there if nothing happens with the Miss Ireland anyway. Listen, thank you very much.
Thanks so much, Alan.
Now we're moving on, and in the breeze outside to contestant number 5 and Miss Derry. And it's Lisa McDevitt. How are you, Lisa?
Good, how are you?
How are you this morning?
Not too bad.
Now, look, I'm looking at this, and you said you love keeping fit, mainly boxing and strength training. You're the best looking boxer I've ever met, I can tell you.
Yes, I love keeping fit. I do boxing, strength training, a wee bit of running as well. I just love keeping in shape and keeping fit. It's like part of my lifestyle. I really, really enjoy it, yeah.
Like boxing, full-on boxing?
Yeah, like punch bag. My boyfriend puts me through my paces, so I really love it, yeah. It's a really good workout.
Now, you say in your notes that you think you'd be a good role model for young girls. How's that?
Yes, well, I mean, not only, if you're Miss Ireland, not only do you need to be a great ambassador for your country, but also a great role model for young girls. I'm the eldest of 5, so I'm used to, you know, having to be a good role model in everyday life.
Okay, well, very best of luck to you at the weekend. Moving on to Miss Books, and this is Nassereen. How are you?
How are you?
Morning.
I'm good, thank
now,
you.
You're studying as well. Tell us what you're
I
studying.
am. I'm studying nursing in UCD. I'm in my 3rd year, and I've 4 years of the course, so I've only 1 year after this, and I can't wait to finish. I think I'll go into paediatric nursing because that was my favourite out of all the placements I've done so far. So fingers crossed, I get there.
So after 3 years of studying nursing, why enter the Miss Ireland?
Well, it's something that I've actually wanted to do for a long time. I really wanted to get into the modelling kind of career, and it was an opportunity that was offered to me, and I was thrilled to take it.
Okay, well, best of luck to you. And finally this morning is Miss Wicklow, and it's Holly. How are you, Holly? Now, tell me, you're another one who's in college. You're all very brainy this morning. I tell you, brains and beauty this morning. So what are you studying?
I'm studying legal studies in Bray College in Wicklow. I'm just my first year. I'm just starting on next Wednesday, so it's all go as well with this Miss Ireland and then starting college. I'm like, it's all so hectic.
But is it like all the other girls, family support there?
Yeah, no, the family support is definitely there. My mum's actually waiting for me and driving me everywhere. She's like my little chauffeur for this little competition, so I'm so delighted to have her
to be there for you.
Definitely.
Okay, well, listen, the very best of luck to you all. Just take a look at them, because what we're going to do now is we're going to recap on all their names and give you the chance to vote. Now, the voting lines open at 10 a.m. this morning and close again at 6. And we'll be meeting the girls, as I said, right throughout the week here on Ireland AM before the final. So if you'd like to vote for Miss Kildare, what you do is text Miss A to 53131. If you'd like to vote for Miss Dublin, text Miss B to 53131. For Miss Westmeath, text Miss C to 53131. For Sunday World, it's Miss D, and then so on. Miss Derry, it's text Miss E to 53131. Miss Books, Miss F to 53131, and Miss Wicklow, Miss G to 53131. And as we said, the girl who receives the highest amount of votes will automatically get into the top 10 of the competition at this weekend. So listen, the very best of luck to you. Maybe one of these girls here this morning will represent us in China at the Miss World, and we'll see you all at the weekend. Now it's back into studio.